Today, the times have changed, especially after 9/11. We find that the Muslims on the receiving end. There is virulent propaganda about Islam on the international media, whether it be the international newspapers, the international magazines, the radio broadcast stations, the television channels. There is virulent propaganda about Islam. They are bombarding people with misinformation about Islam. It's the duty of every Muslim that he tries to remove these misconceptions. There are various styles of doing dawah. The most commonly used is that you speak 1,000 good things about Islam to a non-Muslim. Even if you speak 1,000 good points about Islam to a non-Muslim, and even if he agrees with those 1,000 points, yet at the back of his mind he'll think, you are the same Muslim who's a terrorist. You are a fundamentalist. You are the same Muslim who marry more than one woman. You are the Muslims who subjugate the woman by keeping her behind the veil. These few negative points at the back of the mind will prevent the non-Muslim from accepting the beauty of Islam. What I personally prefer, that whenever I meet a non-Muslim, I ask him upfront, what do you feel is wrong with Islam? With your limited knowledge, whether right or wrong, what do you feel is wrong with Islam? And I make him comfortable. You can ask any question on Islam, you can criticize Islam, you can attack Islam. I will try my level best to reply. And in the experience that I have of more than a decade in the field of dawah, I have come to know that there are about 20 common questions which the non-Muslims have regarding Islam. And when they ask you 3 or 4 questions, invariably it falls amongst these 20 common questions. So if you know the reply to these 20 common questions asked by the non-Muslims, based on Quran, Hadith and their scripture, with reason, logic and science, even if you cannot convert him, at least you can neutralize him. You can remove the animosity which is there in his heart. I've written a book called The Replies to the Questions Asked by the Non-Muslims. And these questions arise depending upon how the media portrays Islam. And today, the number one question is regarding the Islamic word jihad. It was number 5 on the list previously. After 9/11, it became top of the charts. The others have come behind, but it's yet there. Time will not permit me to reply to all these. Inshallah, in tomorrow's talk, I will deal more with this topic about terrorists, about fundamentalists, about extremists, etc. in detail.